on the part of DMP, Daily Mains Program, second day. I gave you yesterday 2 questions, both from the Hindu news editorial. First question. Let's discuss about the first question. Discuss the opportunities and hurdles before India in becoming the manufacturing hub of the world. 250 words in 15 marks. Paper, this comes under the paper 4th of the GS3 of economy of paper 4 or GS3. Source, the Hindu editorial, a root of the India's manufacturing challenge by a famous economist. An editorial yesterday. Discuss the opportunities and hurdles before India in becoming the manufacturing hub of the world. Here, as I told you many times, that every question, especially every UPSC question, UPSC has given instructions as far as this writing practice is concerned. The words the UPSC used in its gazette are, as far as the essay, as far as this also, both are same. The relevant answer making is important. Relevant. Number 2 is concise. Concised answer is important. And third one is composition. Compilation or composition. These are very important. Then only you can maintain writing practice. Okay? Written of the answer within the stipulated time period. And also word limit is also important. First, foremost important, relevant answer, concised approach, and good compilation or composition of the answer within the stipulated word limit. Okay, relevant answer. How to give the relevant answer? Unless you understood, unless you acquainted the question, unless you comprehend the question given by the UPSC, you can't maintain relevant answer. How to comprehend it? How to understand it? Okay, here every question contains essentially 5 elements. Number 1, task words, the or else question tags. Number 2, keywords. Number 3, content words. Content, generation of the content will be useful for the generation of the content. The 4th one is limiting words. Limiting word can be subdivided into 3 types. Geographical limitation. For example, this question related to India, geographical region. And also time limit, past, present, future, or else from where. They, for example, discuss the opportunities under before India in becoming the manufacturing hub of the world. It is related to present era, or else this year or next year, or else coming 1 decade, or Amrutkal 25 years. This indicates period. Geographical limitation and also time limit. And third one is subject, both economical, political, cultural, etc. This appears to be economical, but economy is not a mutual exclusive in nature. Economical dimension of any country depends upon its social dimension, political dimensions, and philosophical dimension, demographic, geographical dimension, and geographical population, resources, etc. So, though we have to be focused on the economy, it depends upon the various dimensions. That's why this limiting geographical, subject, and this time limit. So next, 5th element of this every question is sub questions in a questions. Where as far as this question is concerned, there is one single most question. Then no problem. So task words. As far as task words is concerned, here the most important task word is discuss. There are around 30 task words are there as far as UPSC examination is concerned mostly. Here discuss is the most famous word, most frequently used task word, discuss. Because discuss is multi-dimensional in nature. Discuss is nothing but, in a simple terms, discuss is nothing but look at that given issue in 360 degrees angle, which means the economy. Discuss means socio-economic, political, cultural, various and political and various dimensions. Okay, 360 degrees view of a given subject, given issue. So look at the opportunities. Number 1, and hurdles before India in becoming manufacturing hub of the world. Okay, this is the question. Discuss. How to discuss it? First of all, discuss about the opportunities before India to become the manufacturing hub of the world. Later, we can discuss about the hurdles. Now, opportunities before India. What kind of opportunities are there to make India manufacturing hub of the world. Okay, opportunities. As far as opportunities concerned, it's a huge continent in size. It's a subcontinent in size. Okay, a huge population, world's largest populous country, and out of this population, unlike this China, unlike other countries, our mean age of our Indian population is 28.5 years. So, and also our working population, that is in between 15 years to 64 years. Okay, the working age population is around 950 millions, 95 crore working population in between 15 and 64 years. Out of it, from 18 to 35 years age group, most active age group. Okay, around 600 million, 60 crore population is there. This is the biggest opportunity. That means, in terms of demographic dividends, India is a matchless. India has the matchless opportunities compared to any country, include China as well. It is improving. It's as far as demographic dividend is concerned. In the coming 2-3 decades, India will be more bright. So that is the biggest opportunity. Next, because of this working age population, we will have cheap labor force, so that it will act as a magnet to attract the technology and investments. And third important is, this working age population mostly earners. That's why, because of the high income, they will become more important consumer in nature, consuming. That's why we have the huge domestic demand. So that's why India need not depend upon the foreign economies for exports. So these consumers, cheap labor force, working age population, these are the biggest opportunities in terms of different, but mutually different. But clearly there is a link between these two. We can discuss this within a single paragraph, but we have to showcase differently. Okay, because this population, huge population, out of these huge population, working age 15 to 64 years age, number of this population is 950 millions, 94 crore. Okay, which is almost equivalent with North America and Western European continent itself. Okay, two continental in size, our working age population, from in between 15 to 64, that is the 950 million population. Out of it, 18 to 35, more active population, 600 millions. It will be increasing these demographic dividends. Okay, in the coming few decades, 3 to 4 decades, India will be more advantageous position as far as this working age population. Because of this working age population, it will be more, provide more cheap labor force. That's why India will be the luring or attraction point for the global investments and opportunity and technological investments. Third one is consumers. They can consume more, because that's why India will have the more domestic demand itself. Demand is very important. Demand, if demand is absent, there will not be demand for the consumer productivity. That's why India, that country will lose. Okay, if demographic domestic demand will be there, that will be the one inherent strength of that economy, like China and India. Okay, the another important point is, because of this working age population, they will earn more, they can consume more, that is a different, and they can save more, they can create more investment opportunities. This investment will be helpful to the, again, for the economy. That is more important. Okay, these are the biggest opportunities for the Indian economy. And as far apart from these, India is a huge geographical base. Geographical is not only huge natural resources, in fact infinite natural resources like coal, iron ore, and other mineral resources, forest resources, water resources, and agriculture resources. As far as agriculture is concerned, India has the one of the richest agriculture system in the world. That's why it is able to feed the 1.42 billion population. Okay, these are all creating a huge resource base. That's why India can become the manufacturing hub of the world. Okay, in order to becoming a manufacturing hub of the world, India has every opportunities in this aspect. Okay, next comes to hurdles before India in becoming the manufacturing hub of the world. Though we have the huge opportunities to become manufacturing hub of the world, we are unable to become, or we are unable to compete with China. Both China and India started their journeys simultaneously, almost 1947, 49 and 47 respectively. India in 1947, China started its journey in 1949. But of course, China started economic reforms in 1979, whereas India started its economic reforms after 11 years after it in 1991. However, by 1991, both economies almost similar. But because by 1991 itself, China took up its economy, it reached to the took up stage, take up stage. Next, India late journey. It's a elephant, whereas China is a dragon. Of course, economists are symbolizing it. Okay, as far as the hurdles are concerned, we are decision making politically. The coalition democratic government, it is a slow, but of course we should not write down in economy. Okay, in this question, it is decision making is lacking in a democratic system compared to the authoritarian system in China. It is a hurdle, but it is not a negative as far as the Indian political system is concerned. Of course, we can mention like this as a positive aspect. Another important hurdle is lack of infrastructure, proper infrastructure, like both social infrastructure as well as the physical infrastructure. Physical, as far as physical infrastructure is concerned, power, roads, ports, etc., etc. We had to create global scale, global infrastructure facilities like China. Okay, and another important aspect is in social infrastructure, like education levels are very less. Vocational education is less every year. 2.6 to every year 2.6 to graduates are coming out of the Indian universities or Indian degree colleges. However, they are lacking of skills. Out of them, only 5% are very suitable to every kind of. They have the skills, vocational skills. Whereas in China and United States of America and developed nations, 80% are suitable for work. They have these skills. Whereas in India, only 5% out of the this product of these graduates every year. That's around 2.6 million every year. Okay, that is the biggest lacuna. So though we have the education, okay, vocational training skills are very less to put into the global production chain actually. And another important hurdle is lack of investments, and another hurdle is lack of science, technology aspect. We don't have technology. We need technology, like for the fourth industrial revolution. And also, as far as India is concerned, we don't have long term approach towards this one. Of course, we have now Make in India, various schemes, Amrutkal budget, etc. But there is a clearly there is a absence of lacking of this long term object, long term plan in order to make India as a manufacturing hub of the world. This is the problem. And also, we don't have coordinated economy. For example, as far as this whole primary, secondary, tertiary sector, and out of these subsectors also, we don't have linkages. That is the biggest trouble. And infrastructure bottlenecks across this a huge nation. This is also another aspect. So by and large, these are the hurdles. Okay, this for on the one hand we have to discuss about, okay, opportunities. On the other hand, we have to discuss about the hurdle. No need to mention side headings. Finally, we have to sum up. In what way? Though we have hurdles, because of these opportunities, India is able to, okay, bring out the huge planning approach to make India manufacturing hub of the world, especially by competing with China in a conducive global geopolitical situation. That's why India is growing at the rate of 7.2%. It is the fastest growing economy, a vibrant economy, and vibrant manufacturing sector and other sectors. It is clearly showcasing that in the coming decades, India is definitely becoming the manufacturing hub of the world. So the increasing exports and increasing ever increasing the growth rate and consistency in the growth process, GST collections, and various blossoming industries like automobile, MSMEs, and pharmaceutical, etc., etc. It is indicating there. It clearly saying that it clearly indicating that India is going to become the manufacturing hub. However, some cautious approach is important in the given geopolitical situation, global financial system, etc. Okay.